Welcome to the second last day of our trip.
I'll show you around camp now. Sweet. So we've got Travis who's set up here. Very simple setup, just his old swag he's had for 20 odd years or whatever. Got a Malia swag over here. Got the awning out today for the first time on the X2. It's not a overly big awning, but it was raining this morning, so it kept us dry. Still running this swag. This might be one of the last days I'm going to use this swag. I'll tell you why later. Not because I don't like it, it's not bad, but there's a review coming on this one. Over my shoulder we got Don set up with a big King swag. I think we covered that already. Very functional but simple setup. So not too much going on, but very functional. I haven't really talked about this trailer much yet. So I believe this is a 48 litre or 50 litre Waco fridge. Pantry for all the food. Storage in here. Over here, it's pretty similar to the X1 that we took on the Dahl with the same cooker and everything. Except for it's just got one drawer here, which is like a bit of a pantry, I guess, as well. We'll go around the other side because we've got the shower set up. So around here, this is a gas hot water system, which I left out in the rain. Hopefully it's going to be alright afterwards. That tucks up in here where all the barbecue and stuff is. And all these hoses going on. It looks like a lot of effort to set this up, but when you want to shower, you're obviously going to be hanging around for a little bit, so it's not too bad. And then I'm using my shower tent here, which has been blown in a bit. So this shower reaches all the way here, which is pretty cool. So I don't have to unhitch and turn the car around like I thought I had to before we started this trip. And yeah, that's pretty much the camp. As you can see here, I don't have this box that was here before. I've got something new coming. So that's actually being built right now back in Perth. But for now, we got the trailer, so that I've got everything I need in the trailer. What I'm building here is not really going to cater too much for a big trip. I'll still need a trailer from now on. That's the way I've sort of set up now. So yeah, we'll have a walk around the big, what we call eggs here, and then we'll start packing up, and we've got a few more tracks to do on our way to the next camp. And the next camp is my favourite camp. I'm really looking forward to showing that one to you guys. You haven't seen the eggs yet, Trav?
No, I'm intrigued. Pretty awesome.
I'll wait till you walk through the middle. Look, it's like a wind tunnel.
Secret hideout.
A lot of kangaroo poo here.
That's a local hangout.
Yeah, you can see like a bunga tail there.
Oh yeah. Have you seen any here, or you just see the tracks?
Oh, I've seen heaps here.
Yeah, right.
Just when it gets warmer they come out.
They get big, eh?
They get huge. There's a food egg. It's like a den.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see what you say. Chasing me.
Kangaroo skull. With his molars for eating grass. That's just a small one too. And go through here. Spud, lots of bones around here, mate. Spud. Oh really?
Yeah.
Low range or high range?
Low range.
Righto.
You gonna do a U-turn yet?
Yeah, U-turn.
metre higher than yours. That's about it. Not that much higher, to be honest. That was a good view. Beautiful places. Just a goat bone, that one. There used to be a lot of goats on this property. Remember back when I first got access to the property, there used to be heaps of goats. And there's another station down the road, about 100k down the road. They used to have tons of goats as well. Then over the years, the wild dogs have come over from over east, and they started eating all the billy goats. And then eventually, the big goats, they just died out from old age pretty much, or they got sold for meat or whatever they got used for, mainly meat. So now there are no more goats out here because of the wild dog problem. So there are actually a couple of doggers that come out here on this property and a few other properties around, and they get paid to hunt wild dogs, and they're real pain. They're real pain out here for the farmers. So small lambs, small calves, they all get attacked by wild dogs. There used to be a lot out here, but a fair few have been hunted. But we still seen some dog tracks on the trails or been on the property. But yeah, it's a huge problem out here. I want to show you. You see a lot of in the bush. See all these trails going through here? There's a trail here. There's a trail there. There's a trail here. Trail there. So it's kind of like a center point here. So when it rains, a lot of the water runs off the rocks, and that's where the animals find water to drink. So if you're stuck out here in the bush and you're trying to find water, what you can do is you can follow these trails, these game trails, and what happens is they'll all come into one sort of point. I'll stir up the ants here. They'll all come into one sort of point, and then you follow that. So if you're walking and you can see all these trails branching off away from you like a Y, like the bottom of a Y, then you're walking away from water. So you turn around and you head in a direction of the main game trail. That's how you find water. So there's a game trail here. There's a game trail here. There's one here, coming down. There's even one here, and there's one here. So they're all coming to this point here where the rocks are. And there's a big rock at the back of these where all the water would pull up as well.
We are back at camp for a late breakfast, and Don is cooking boerewors
As it
again.
is.
I think that's the fourth time, maybe the fifth time. Hey, we're not complaining. That stuff is bloody awesome when it's cooked right.
Well
Who
done.
made the sauce?
Amalia made the sauce.
Hopefully it's all good.
Yeah,
The
give it
chef
a go.
tastes first.
Yeah, give us the approval. The bomb?
That sounds pretty good.
All right.
Breakfast at lunch. It's
Is
lunchtime.
that time of day?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to get to camp in daylight, do we?
Yeah, we're not now. I guaranteed it earlier, but I'm going to withdraw that now.
Withdraw.
Withdraw.
On today's agenda, I'm going to take the boys past some other cool landscape. We've got some more rocks we've got to climb up and some winding tracks leading us to an old wreck, followed by my top choice of campsite in this region for the outback of Australia.
Get. Ah! Oh, there goes my filter.
Alright, we're on the next rock. Now I've got to try and memorise where that track is again.
Righto. Whereabouts you came back on the backgrounds, mate?
Copy that. I'm fairly confident it's to the left once you get through the bush. I'll just park up and have a look at the foot. So there's a lot of tracks out here that go over rocks and then back on the track because the rocks they're so long here. The most difficult part is once you cross onto the next rock is to find out where the next track is. And because the rock is so flat, you kind of you take the path of least resistance, so you avoid all the big holes, you avoid all the moss and all the water pools, and you sort of make your way through. But because you take a different path every time, it can get a little bit difficult. Avoid all the moss, guys? Copy that. And we've got to stay low around here because there's some big holes halfway up. Copy.
The most important part of crossing rocks like this is to make sure you got everyone in sight and you can see the vehicle in front which line is taking. If you lose sight of a vehicle, you may not be able to work out where that vehicle's gone because there are no tyre marks on these rocks.
Yeah, it says 280 on the front.
This is dodge right there. Dodgy patrol.
It does, what is he?
That's unreal.
That looks so cool for fun, eh?
Just change your clutch, mate.
Good gear, boys.
Yeah, it actually still turns. Pretty good, eh? It's good gearbox, good movement in it. Look at that.
How's the dash?
Timber in the roof.
So, If we just had to figure this out, how many gears did this have? So you got one, I guess.
Just one.
2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
4 gears. Where's the reverse? Is this?
No,
That's
I think
handbrake.
it's-
It's
Oh, is
handbrake.
that PTO?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know.
Is it a steam engine?
Steam engine, yeah.
Has it got a... Do you start that up in the front with a crankshaft?
Is it a side valve?
Hey, look at this. 1 horsepower.
1 horsepower. Yeah. Jeez, look at that. Eh? Is that a new mod? In the
That's-
file.
So it's a Dodge what? That's what I haven't worked out yet.
What was that? That looks serious.
So if you know what model Dodge this is, comment down below. I'm really curious. And what year? What year, more importantly?
Who got a stamp on the tyres?
There's only one tyre
Oh,
left.
that'll be
Olympic.
Heavy service, 32 times 6.
rag tyres,
12.
as you'd expect. Look at the rims. That's a serious rim.
Mags, mate.
The drum brake.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, just
How's
plug
this
that
one?
in, it'll be good to go.
Drains the water out. It's pretty cool. This is what I'd normally drive on when it's loaded, then comes up onto this second pack. Helper spring. I mean, how old is this
like
thing?
twin leaf pack.
Yeah. And this, it's all mounted on timber tray.
Go again. Spin the wheel.
LS?
It's spinning. It's still turning.
It's now that time. Heading for camp. My favourite camp in this area. Skulls Rock.
You worked out before on the radio why it's called Skull Rock.
Yeah, I spotted them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's our big fire pit.
It is decent pipe, isn't it?
Yeah, big for tag-along tools. This is the best time of the day possible to see this. We just made it here in the nick of time.
Hey, you know we went to that London Bridge?
Yeah.
I reckon it's better.
Oh, mate.
Oh yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, There's a few surprises around here that will be revealed.
You should see this when it's pissing down with rain. We've been here and there's waterfalls coming down.
Oh, it just comes through the limestone.
It's absolutely awesome because that whole rock cap is up the top there. It is all pools and comes over this end. Unbelievable.
It hasn't been that long a drive. It's just the landscape's fully changed.
Yeah. This could actually collapse at any time, but yeah.
If you're around here and it collapses on you, it's your day. Yeah?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And if all the that can kill you in the world, if it lands on you, it's your day.
That's a very good point.
That's it. Don't worry about, just take up smoking.
This is... So this is the first official daytime camp on this trip.
I think on any trip, isn't
I finally managed it. Daytime camp,
Daytime camp.
finally.
Really?
The good
I
thing
think
about
that I
rocking up in the dark is
It's our
you
last
don't
camp
get
too.
to appreciate it.
The sunset is the thing that makes this camp. Because it sets right over there.
Yeah.
Just like the light, yeah.
And the rock, like it looks like a wave.
Josh and sausages. Josh's sausages. Keeping things very simple and easy tonight. We had a pre-pack curry master thing, and now we got steamed rice. 4 people, brown rice, trying to keep semi-healthy. The sausages are definitely not healthy. So this packet rice, it is so easy. It's expensive in comparison, but man, it makes a meal easy. So let's put a bit more water in there. We're eating well tonight. Ready to eat. We're 1 fork short. So I'm going to have to eat my wishing soup.
You're
I'm
keen.
going to have to, yep, I know I'm keen, it's bloody sharp. Alright, let's grab it and dig into it. Come on. Awesome.
Get it done.
Tell me what you think.
You're going in. That's good though.
Doesn't need anything else, does it? Doesn't need salt.
Good spot.
Doesn't need chili.
That's okay.
There's a bit of heat there. It's good.
Good, man.
You like it? Not bad for a packet job, isn't it?
And it's got bacon in it.
Packet rice. Yeah, yeah,
This
bacon.
is the best sausage curry I've had the whole day.
How many have you had today?
I just one.
That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We have some big things coming up later this year.
What I meant to say was next year. But we still have some trips this year too.
There are some pretty cool destinations we're going to. And I don't want to give too much away, but there are some big trips coming up. There's some other things going to be involved in these trips as well. So it's going to expand the content quite a bit. I'm really looking forward to those projects, so I don't want to give too much away. So thanks again for watching. You can subscribe over here and patreon.com/Ronny Dahl over here. And here's another short series. But soon we'll be in the Flinders Range in South Australia, just after the 4-wheel drive show in Adelaide. Cheers.